on over here. I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. Guys, it's time for episode number 5. Oh yeah, of our Project Cars 2 journey. Guys, already please remember to drop that like down below. It's only going to take you 2 seconds. The reason for that is, trust me, you are in for an epic video. And I'm going to remind you again, if I have not yet earned your like with my enthusiasm, to hit the like again, because there are 2 epic stuff coming this video. Guys, heading into the third of the 5 races of our final season of the Formula Rookie season. I know that's a lot to get into your head, sorry about that. Like I said the previous episode, this game's championship names are stupidly long for some other reason. But we are at the third race of our European Formula Rookie season, the final season till we will win the official championship to progress further on into the career to get into some go-kart action. Now guys, as you guys see, I have a little bit of a moment there through that little corner. I'm here at Donington. You guys have already seen Donington on the channel. We did do Donington in the first championship we did with these cars. It was a 4-race championship. So this is my fastest lap in qualifying. And guys, I was really starting to get hooked up with this Formula Rookie car. I don't know what car it is because it just says Formula Rookie. But in any case, it's a really fun car. Look, this car can bite you in the rear if you don't treat it with the right amount of respect. But it's a fun way for me to have opened up this career mode. And guys, slowly but surely, really slowly but surely, I mean, I would have loved to get used to this game much faster, but slowly but surely we are getting used to Project Cars 2, and one of these days I will at least say average, because at this stage I'm really below average when it comes to this game. I suck, but it's okay. It is okay. We're learning. It is a big learning curve. This game is really a big learning curve. But as you guys see there, we qualified on pole position. We are starting this race from pole position. We did win the first 2 races of the championship, and heading into this third race, we want to keep the momentum going. Obviously, at this stage of the career, the game is not too hard, but as we progress into higher classes of cars, the game is going to get harder. We are a little bit slow when it comes to the timing of the lights, but we get a beautiful launch in our little Formula Rookie car. And heading into the first corner, I can easily cover off the left-hand side and go onto the proper racing line, as I have a little bit of a moment there with the cones. My car clearly has a crush on one of those 3 cones, or maybe he has a crush on all 3 other cones. But clearly my car is in love with those 3 cones. But in any case, you guys see at Donington, I actually can't wait to drive this track with GT3 cars or that class of car. I can remember driving the GT3 cars back on, like you guys heard in the previous video. I actually realized that the creators of this game, Slightly Mad Studios, are also the same people that made one of my ultimate favorite PS3 games, one of my favorite Need for Speeds of all time, Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed. That was a little bit of an eye-opening moment. But as we get a 1-second penalty. For what? For dedication? Guys, that means we have to win by more than a second if we want to keep first place. But what I was busy saying, I can remember there was a race in Shift 2 Unleashed, one of the final races in the career mode. You jump into the GT3 class cars, and I can remember you going up against some sort of Indian guy or Asian guy, I'm not sure, but he drives the Need for Speed sponsored Z4 GT3 car, and then you have to try and beat him. And one of the races you head to is a race here around Donington, and oh boy, what an absolutely awesome experience the GT3 Championship is in Shift 2 Unleashed. And if it's as good as it is in that game, which is how old this year, we're in 2020, let's quickly see. Once again, going back to the little bit of the case in my games, what do you call it, what can you call this actually? The way my game's presentation rack, yes, they look sexy, oh yeah. Guys, Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed was made in the year, if I can find it, it would be wonderful. But at this stage, I'm finding squat, and now I have to read all these little words at the bottom, at the back. Okay, 2011. So a game that was made 9 years ago. If this game is in any slight imagination of the mind as good, as Shift 2 Unleashed is when it comes to GT3, this game is going to be bonkers. As you guys see that I skipped to the end of the race because it was quite boring. In literally the final corner, I bridged the 1 second gap. So I won with 1.4 seconds. With them deducting the 1 second, well, adding the 1 second to my time, I won with 4/10 of a second. But the other guys that had challenged me, they just sticked behind me, didn't go for any moves. And I just sort of realized in that final chicane I would have to go for broke if I wanted to keep the winning streak alive. We also get 1 bonus point for taking the fastest lap of the race. I actually did not realize that is a thing in this series. So it's a full 31 points. We take the second highest points of the constructors. We are Avon's Auto Racing. Also guys, don't forget to share this video with your friends. And when you share it, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And when you share, tag me in the post or in the story or whatever you're gonna do, and I will give you a shout out in a future video. It's a win-win. You're gonna get discovered on my YouTube channel. Yes you are. So guys, share. Let's get the channel, let's keep the snowball rolling with this channel growing. We just recently hit 100 subscribers. Still working on the 100 subscriber special for you guys. And also, we are here now on our way. The next goal is 250. So let's head towards that 250, guys. Come on, share. While you're listening to me now, share. Hey guys, heading to this next race is actually the Monza Autodrome. It's a very tiny version of the modern Monza track. Now this track actually also, once again referring back to Shift 2 Unleashed, this track was just loads of fun to drive. You can throw any class car on this track and it would just be stupidly fun. So when I actually saw that we're going to this track, I actually had a little bit of nostalgia running up and down inside of me. So this was quite nice. The track looks 20 times better than it does in Shift 2 Unleashed. Beautiful track. I actually want to do a little bit of a race around Monza in some type of car, but we will do that later on. Guys, also like I said in the previous video, we are not just going to do career mode with Project Cars 2. There are thousands of ideas in my head of stuff that I want to do on this game, and guys, the possibilities are endless. So don't think you guys are just going to see another playthrough. Even if we are done with the career mode, I'm still going to be doing a fair few better things on this game. Online racing, putting myself in hard situations to race out of, and all those beautiful types of things. As you guys see, we jump straight into the race. I did a little bit of a short preview there of the race. We qualified P2. Getting over the line, we actually this time have a very good timing of the lights. We have a beautiful run into the first corner, cut off the guy that started on pole, and that is us into first position. As you guys see, it's really foggy. But guys, one thing is, the time, what's the word I'm looking for? The quicker the time, no, what am I doing? In this game, you can actually tweak on how fast time goes. And for this race, I can see that the game went and accelerated the time, because you guys are going to see we're going to skip to lap 3 and it's going to be beautiful sunny. It's weird, I know, but that is something you can do in this game. There are changeable weather conditions and you can accelerate time, meaning the weather conditions change very quickly. So you guys are going to see at the end of the first lap. It's a short lap here around this little tiny Monza track. It's just over a minute, well actually under a minute. It's because we started from standstill that it's over a minute. But you guys see lap 3 and it's sunny. It's beautiful. And I was just like, what? And even the clouds are gone. I mean, seriously. But as you go to the beautiful replay camera, we head into Parabolica, guys. And that is, oh, that's a tax lap, but that's the curb. No! Oh boy. Guys, I think the win streak is over. Look at all the cars passing me. Come on. No. Those last 2 cars. Stay 3, 4. Okay, 4 cars. So there's 12 cars on the grid. That means we are 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I couldn't count quick enough. Oh boy, guys. We are in very, very deep trouble. I can't believe that I just did that. Like, it seriously. Like, the cars, it started stepping out just a little bit. I went to counter steer too late, hit the curb on the inside. The curb at Parabolica bounced me, and I went flying into the gravel trap. Well, I didn't go into the gravel trap. I slightly went in there. There's a crash there at the back. I do not know what happened there. But those two guys, those two cars are having a really intimate moment. They're French kissing one another, guys. So please, PG-13. If you're younger than 13, please don't watch what's going on there. That is not meant for the young eyes. In any case, so you guys see heading through Parabolica. Now going to start the final lap of the race. We gain a position. We actually get a blisteringly good exit, blisteringly quick and good exit coming out of Parabolica. We go for the move here for P5 in the race. The guy, P4 and P3 are just ahead of us. P3, well, P4 actually goes a little bit out of my way. He hooks me! He hooks me! Get the car stopped! Oh, guys, that was not my fault. Come on. That guy hooked me. And apologies to the guy that I made contact with breaking into the corner, which wasn't P3, but I needed to stop. Luckily, I didn't DNF his race. But coming out of the third corner, guys, I get a beautiful exit in comparison to the other two drivers. And guys, how do we do this? We're back in the lead! Yay! 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 Okay, this is how you guys know the game is on lower difficulty, and it's only the start of the game as I'm going wide again. What am I doing to my life? I'm giving myself a heart attack. I'm giving myself heart attacks. Heart attacks. It is the plural of heart attack. Heart attacks. Oh boy. Luckily we win. I'm not gonna lie, guys, this felt good. To go from P1, I think it was P9, and to fight back into P1. That was special. There's one of our French kisses just going past there. And guys, after that, once again, I tried to donut this little car. Like I told you guys previous episode, I now run with the authentic handling setting. So meaning how the car is in real life, that's how the car will be for me to drive. So that car, no ABS, no traction control, no stability control. So the rear end can get lively if you want. So I decided, let's give it a second go and try donutting. It made one singular donut, which is good enough for me. Yeah. Oh guys, by the way, please drop a like down below on the video if you guys enjoy my new intro and outro for the Project Cars 2 game. Guys, I think this is the best intro I've ever made for a game. I mean, honest. I love the intro that I made for Project Cars 2. So please drop a like down below just for appreciation. I would really highly appreciate that. And also please tell me in the comments down below what you guys think of our new intro. Obviously the outro is really basic. Outro is not something that's meant to be special. An intro is supposed to get your attention. So if the intro really, if you like the intro, please don't hesitate to please tell me in the comments down below what you think of my new intro. So yeah, guys, did you guys see we have been called to an invitational event, and you guys saw there were fantastic cars to drive, but then this beauty popped up. The Pagani Zonda Revolution. Guys, if you don't know yet, you gotta know now. I am absolutely crazy about Pagani. Why do you guys think in episode 1 I drove my dream car? I drove the Pagani Zonda Cinque Roadster. Why do you guys think now I'm gonna drive into the Revolution, even though there were cars like the Aston Martin Vulcan, the McLaren P1 GTR, other very, very cool track cars? Why do you guys think I went for the Zonda Revolution? It's because sometimes I wish I was Italian because I love pizza and I love their cars. So you guys can see I said with a problem. Oh guys, just listen. Just listen. She sounds beautiful. Guys, when we jump onto my personal POV while I was racing, I'm gonna shush, and then you guys can listen to what pure 7.3 liter V12 Fury sounds like. It is absolute an excuse for the younger crowd. But I don't make this channel like, it's family friendly, but it's not meant for kids, I will at least say, because I do say stuff like crap, and I have said a few bad stuff in my live streams. Not too bad, but I've already been told about that, and I will stop doing that. I didn't even know that word, it starts with a T, is actually a very bad word. But in any case, this car's exhaust note is absolute ear porn. You can go, you don't have to agree with me, No, actually, you have to. If this does not sound good to you, I don't know what will. This is blissful. Even though I had a lockup, I rest my case. This is beautiful. As I pass the McLaren P1 GTR and now going after my brother, not even from another no, Horatio Pagani is a dude. Going after my brother, not even from another father, from the same father, and I'm going to try and catch him and pass him. Even though I cannot understand why he put yellow on this car, it looks black. You don't. This car, black, red, gold, yes, not yellow. Black, red, gold, sold. Okay, that rhymes! Black, red, gold, sold. That rhymes, that rhymes. I'm not stupid, I'm smart. I'm not stupid, I'm smart. That's got nothing to do with stupidity. But in any case, you guys see I have to add back the position to my brother from another father, because I did do a little bit of a corner cut there. But as we head back to the replay cameras, guys, you guys can see I don't just have to worry about trying to pass my brother from another father. I need to worry about the British 1000 horsepower beast behind me in the form of the McLaren P1 GTR. And that thing is fast in a straight line. Guys, that thing's got electrical energy, ERS, like Formula 1 cars, as well as DRS. You guys see that massive rear wing on the back of that McLaren? Yeah, that thing has DRS. So it can put as a wing flat and it go very poo-poo fast in straight line. And then even though we've got an 800 horsepower beast underneath us, we just made a beautiful move, and we are lighter than the McLaren. That thing's top end speed and torque. If you give it a chance in a straight line, it's gonna go pew! So yeah. But now you guys see I am in the lead, and now all I have to do is stay in the lead while we enjoy this beautiful V12 Fury in the background. Not in the background, in the main video. I don't know why I always say background. It's just me being a nunny. But in any case. Oh god, oh, it's Bits of Flame! What did Jimmy Clarkson do when the Zonda R went around the Top Gear test track? It ran into the second to last corner and Clarkson's like, oh, it's Bit of Flame! If the car does that again, I'm gonna do that. Guys, so be warned, I'm gonna do something stupid. Oh, guys, this is goals. Oh, I have to own a Zonda one day. I just have to. I mean, it's just, there is a way to describe this. You will not be able to understand how I feel, and if you don't have the same passion about Zondas that I do. And oh, it's Bit of Flame! Yeah, that's fun. I'm gonna start doing that more. Oh, but guys, I need a Zonda in my life one day. I really do. Not something as stupidly expensive and basically illegal as the Zonda R, but I mean, even just as the first ever Zonda C12, Zonda F. Oh, guys, if I can have a Zonda Tricolore, or a Zonda Cinque. I mean, the Cinque, I will absolutely lose I can't say that word, but I will lose my mind. And you will never be able to get back into Turbocharged 51's mind, because I will be long gone. I will be on another planet of happiness. So yes. But as you guys see, we're going to head towards another invitational event before we do the final round in Austria for our Formula Rookie Championship. And this time, guys, the main game on this channel is F1 2019. That's a Pagani Nürburgring Challenge, where we're going to drive the Wyra BC. But for now, we're driving the Lotus Type 49 Cosworth. The absolute craziness of Formula 1, if I'm not mistaken, back in the 60s. And we're also heading towards the historic Monza track, but it's raining. Oh boy. This is not gonna go good. Ooh. She sounds pretty. She sounds very, very pretty. And it's go, go, go! Damn, this thing is fast off the line. Guys, I can understand why all the F1 drivers died so easily. Look at this speed! Oh my goodness, that's almost 250 kilometers an hour. That's content! That's content! Sorry! Ah! What I've got no rear wheels. What just happened? I think we deserve a replay of that. Yeah, let's retire. Let's have a replay. What did I just do? I know I made contact, but what made my car go flying like a crazy thing in the air? I mean, seriously. Okay, there I go through the middle. There I make contact. Okay. Oh, the one driver went to the side. He came back on the track and... ouch! Yeah, guys, if this was reality, I would have been a dead dodo. Yeah, I would have been as dead as a dodo. Dead turbo. Dead turbo, yeah. But now let's into the official race. And guys, it's raining. The onboard camera does this no justice whatsoever. Oh, is there somebody going off track again? Guys, keep it on track. I did not make contact with that car, I promise. I promise I didn't touch him. I did not touch him. I am an innocent little boy. Innocent little boy. But guys, the onboard camera does this no justice. You can realize the speed of these cars in the replay camera. And the reason I'm going to show you guys this entire 3-lap race in replay camera is for you guys to appreciate the absolute beauty of Project Cars 2. I ranted on about the absolute beautiful environmental graphics of this game the previous episode, in episode 4. Now, take a chance to appreciate it. Look at the spray, look at the trees, look at all the track. There's just guardrails, nothing fancy to stop you from dying. There's a tree, a random tree alongside the track with nothing to stop you from going into the tree. Like the beautiful 3 men who are proof that men never grow up, but that their toys just get more expensive. Jeremy Clarkson, James May, and Richard Hammond would say. What is understeer? It's when your front wheels have too much load on top of them. You turn the wheel and the car goes straight. You hit a tree and you die. What is oversteer? That's when the rear wheels have too much load on them. They start to spin. The rear end steps out and you hit a tree and you die. What do you do when you have a 4-wheel drive car? Because then you've got a combination of understeer and oversteer. It's easy. You pray. That's all I can say. But in any case, guys, that is a quote actually from the beautiful men from Top Gear. Well, the first part, the oversteer and understeer part, that's from the old proper Top Gear. The new one is just one I saw on a meme. It's very, very funny. But in any case, do you guys see we are now on to lap 2? There was a little bit of a jump there in the replay. There's unfortunately nothing I can do about that. But as you guys see, I am under pressure from the second place man. And guys, I know everybody is gonna probably hate on me in the comments for this. But these all-day front cars actually are not that ugly. They're actually quite pretty. And I know what you're gonna say. They're not. Compared to modern cars, they're not. I get that. But I mean, it looks like a pancake that has, it's like a folded pancake, a pancake that's been folded double. And there's a little bit of a hole in the front. Look at the shot we're currently looking at. There's a little bit of a hole in the front for where all the cool air goes in. And then you've got that massive engine at the back, which is the filling for the pancake, the meat and the sauce and all that type of stuff. And, yeah, I mean, what is there not to love about these cars? First of all, it's from the 1960s. And they are stupidly fast, even in modern standards. They sound amazing. They look pretty cool. And if you really are a passionate petrol head, you can actually see that these cars are really not that ugly. They're actually pretty. They're not beautiful, but they're pretty. I can give them that. Especially the blue livery I have on mine. I think it's really nice. I didn't go for the OG Lotus livery because I don't like that green and yellow. It looks like vomit. But then guys, that's drifting. Oh, guys, I just felt like Mr. Bean when he gets frightened. He grabs his heart and he screams, he grabs his heart and he passes out usually. Don't do that, you stupid Lotus 49. Oy vey. I just complimented this car and I'm already calling it stupid. Guys, it's like a relationship. It's love and hate. The gravy train goes both ways. You don't always like each other. There's always love. But you don't always like each other. There's a difference. This car, you will always love it. But when it starts to bite you in your rear, you're not gonna like it. Yeah. Oy vey. But guys, in any case, heading down the hill underneath the bridge, a bridge that we even know in modern times. For the final time this race, can we keep the Lotus on track? Can we keep the other cars behind us as we head side by side into this corner? That is actually a Scari, for those of you guys that don't know. The triple chicane at Monza, that it was a Scari in the past. It was basically a flat-out left-hander. Now you guys know why in the 70s and 80s, they averaged almost 280 to 300 kilometers an hour for a race here, because there was almost no braking zones. Oi, 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 oi. Through Parabolica, another corner we know and love. We come around the final corner. We've just got to hang on to the lead by the skin of our teeth. But this was sweaty and this was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad that's over. We can come back to this challenge one day in the future. And yeah man, I can deal with that. As we jump back to the beautiful Zonda Revolution. And guys, oh, what an episode. We drove 2 rounds of our Formula Rookie Championship. We'll basically have already won the championship. I don't see how any other AI can catch us at this stage, even if we have an absolute blunder the final race. We drove one of the best track day cars ever built, the Pagani Zonda Revolution, the faster version of the already absolutely insane Zonda R, and we also drove the 1960s Lotus 49 Formula 1 car, which gave me the scare of my life. Once again, I repeat, I can understand why those drivers died race by race by race, because those cars are stupidly fast. There were no safety measures taken whatsoever, and they could choose if they crash. Tree, guardrail, roll, or tree. So you guys can see the problem that they had. But guys, what an episode. Even in the Pagani Zonda Revoluzione race, you had 2 Zonda Revoluciones battling away with a McLaren P1 GTR. You can't get much better than that. I mean, seriously. This episode has been the best by far, and we're only 5 episodes in, guys. This game, you guys are gonna see. I'm gonna fall in love with this game a little bit by little bit by little bit, and I'm already hooked. It's pulling me in slowly but surely. I'm sure my girlfriend's not gonna appreciate me already being so intimate with the game, but that's a problem for another day and another time. But guys, that has been this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Guys, Project Cars 2 is just gonna get more epic by the episode. I #guarantee it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done yet, please drop a like down below on the video. I hope I've earned your like by now. McLaren P1 GTR, 2 Zonda Revoluciones, it's 1960s F1. Great driving from myself. Well, no, not great. Average driving from myself. And yeah, what else is there to say? Share this video on your social media. Tag me on Twitter and Instagram to get a shout out in the future. And guys, finally, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe down below. Don't forget to ding the bell to never miss a future episode, and to always be up to date with what goes on here on Turbo Fox Races. Yeah, guys, enjoy whatever you're gonna do now. I'll see y'all next time. Cheers!